how to set up your Starlink. So guys, hindi to like detailed explanation kung paano ng Starlink nyo. This is about sa cabling and then sa kung paano mag-organize ng Starlink nyo. So I just assume na okay na ang Starlink nyo naka-set up and running na. Now, if you don't, I'll make a separate video. So, for example, meron kang business like PisoNet or Piso Wi-Fi. So, yan ang dish nyo, nasa bubong nyo or you mount it sa pole or sa mataas na lugar na walang obstruction. So, meron yung cable. So, pupunta yan. Let's just imagine, ang arrow yan ay ang cable niya. So, you have the Starlink router. Yan. Starlink router. Ayan that's how it looks. So, this device, kinakain niya mga around 60 watts. So, medyo mataas siya. Pero, nakakonect yan. By the way, ang Starlink router, syempre router siya, nag-i-emit din siya ng Wi-Fi signal. So, pero I don't recommend using it as your main router. So, I recommend, bumili kayo ng, ng Starlink Ethernet adapter. So, this costs mga around 2.6 or 2.7. Pero worth it siya talaga if you have a business. Kasi, dyan mo connect ang router mo, or ang Wi-Fi router, or network switch. So, moving dito, kung meron kayong MikroTik, mas maganda kasi if marami kayong clients for example, nasa lugar ka na malayo and then marami kang clients, na mas maganda kung meron kang MikroTik kasi if nag-exceed ka, meron policy ang Starlink regarding sa 1 terabyte na usage. I don't know kasi hindi pa ako na-exceed ng 1 terabyte. Basta if you go look it up, meron silang 1 terabyte priority na plan I haven't fully research about that, pero parang meron silang cap, hindi naman talaga cap, pero parang they just monitor your account if you exceed 1 terabyte. Wala naman penalty or anything, they just monitor if your account is exceeding 1 terabyte a month. So mas maganda to kasi it will i-prioritize niya kung sino nag-ML, sino nag-laro ng LOL or dyan, or nag-download. So optional, pero optional lang to kung meron kayong MikroTik. Kasi another gastos. So, this costs around 1,500 or 2,000 pesos. So, ito ang regular na Wi-Fi router. Pwede ka lang gumamit ng TP-Link at connect mo to sa Ethernet adapter nyo. Yan. So, set up the password, everything na hindi maalam ng mga kapitbahay nyo. So, you just treat it as regular na router. Na connect ka lang LAN cable and then ito, network switch. By the way, ibang tao tawag niya to ng switch hub or network switch hub. This is a 24-port na network switch. You can buy an 8-port, 16-port, depende sa inyo. I recommend gigabit para future-proof na. So, dito nyo connect lahat. Like your PisoNet, ng mga computers at ang Piso Wi-Fi nyo. So, kung zoom out natin, yan. So, dito, connect yan, I know monitor lang yan, pero let's just say na PC to, full PC, connect mo dito. If marami kang PC sa PisoNet shop mo, dyan mo lahat connect. And then, kung meron kang Piso Wi-Fi, connect mo dyan. And then, ang access point and everything, okay na yan. So, yan ang setup ng Starlink. By the way, ang Starlink, it doesn't, for those who are not, pa sa Starlink, you can get internet connection anywhere in the Philippines na basta clear lang ang nyo, walang obstruction. It will get its internet from the satellite sa space. Pero ang downside is ang upload speed niya is around 20 Mbps lang. At kung malakas ang ulan or meron bagyo nang mawala talagang internet mo. Pero kung mga regular na ulan lang at mga wala naman ng bagyo or anything, okay talagang signal. So yan guys, you have your Starlink and then router, and then I recommend this. Pag bumili kayo ito ng LAN cable lang need nyo, connect sa Wi-Fi router, and then ang LAN network switch nakakonect sa Wi-Fi router, and then ang mga PC and then ang Piso Wi-Fi nakakonect sa network switch. So it depende sa inyo. You don't have to actually buy this kind of network switch. Pwede kayo mag 8-port or 16-port or 24-port. Recommend ko lang gigabit para mabilis. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope may natutunan kayo. I'll see you on the next video. Peace!